Hi Pisces, it's Kamakia here, coming at you with your twin flame reading. Let's get right into it because I already pulled your cards. I cannot stand watching readers shuffle and pull cards for like 5 minutes. It drives me crazy, so I'm not going to do that to you. Okay, the central energies for your twin flame reading today are she or he who remains, powerful, devotion, true worth. So I'm seeing that you and your twin flame are very dedicated to each other. You know, you reserve that little space in your heart for your divine counterpart, and nothing else can fill it. They are the other half of your soul, and they always reside there. There's like an invisible string connecting you guys by the heart. No one can dissuade you from each other. Such a beautiful, loving commitment that I'm feeling from that. So we also have the Sage as a central energy card. Now I'm using the Dreams of Gaia Tarot and the LEQ Oracle for this reading. Okay, guys? The Sage here. How great are these two cards for a twin flame reading? You know, the twin flame journey is really all about spiritual growth and expansion. The reason that one soul splits in half into two different bodies so that they can eventually come back together. First, they do their individual growth separately, spiritual and otherwise. Then, when they're healed enough individually, they do come together and act as spiritual catalysts to push each other even further to to higher spiritual heights and conscious expansion and all that wonderful stuff. So the Sage is a very perfect card for that. Okay, let's just get into this spread. Look at this. I'm seeing the divine masculine in this dynamic, Pisces, as being very, very spiritual. He's very powerful at this time. I also see that he may be very focused on his own spiritual stuff that he's got going on right now. Dear Pisces, so if you are this reading is for divine feminine and divine masculine, but there's a special messages for the divine feminine right now, that if you feel a little neglected by your divine counterpart, it's only because he's ascending. He's going through a lot spiritually right now and growing. So don't think anything weird. That's what he's up to. He's up to his spiritual growth and spiritual practices. Next we have the One of Air, this beautiful, powerful dragon. I'm seeing both the divine feminine and divine masculine going through huge spiritual upgrades at this time, dear Pisces. So give each other space to do that this week. That's what I'm hearing for you guys. It's the One of Air. So this is only the beginning of some huge ascension that you're both going through. Okay, you can always talk to your divine counterpart too about what you're going through spiritually, because remember, you're spiritual catalysts for each other. So talk about spirituality with each other. Talk about, the new insights that you're getting, or downloads, or whatever it is, physical symptoms, whatever's going on with you, with your spiritual growth. You guys can talk about it. That would be one way to get them to open up at this time, because I feel like you're both just so focused on that right now. Next we have the Queen of Fire. The divine feminine, is also very powerful right now. Wow. The divine feminine is stepping into a very fiery energy here, but there's also a softness about it. And that really is the epitome of the divine feminine. She can represent destruction, such as earthquakes, tsunamis. She is that destructive force in Mother Nature. Or she can be like this sweet little kitty, so loving and affectionate. So I'm seeing a lot of different dynamics coming out for you, dear divine feminines. It could be a bit of a roller coaster ride between the two. And I do see you being very fiery, so be careful not to burn anyone with your fire at this time. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what I heard as a message, okay? So much fire coming out in this spread. Actually, there's 3 fire cards, which is really surprising for Pisces. We have the choice card here. This is an epic card. The choice card talks about reflecting on every single choice that you make throughout your day. And whether we realize it or not, we do make thousands of choices each and every day, from what we eat to what we wear, to what we do, who we interact with. They're all choices that we make. So you're being asked, both of you, divine feminine and masculine, to look at your daily choices and reevaluate them. Figure out, are they for your, good? This is the beginning of a new year. This is a perfect time to be evaluating old habits and changing them now. I feel like the divine masculine is doing a lot of inner healing right now, and it could be a bit of a battle within. I am just feeling this, Pisces. I'm feeling that the divine masculine is going to be a little withdrawn this week. So if you're the divine feminine, just please try to understand, like I said, he's really into his spirituality and his inner healing work at this time. So, and I do understand that not every masculine is a male, not every divine feminine is a female, but I'm just going to say it that way because it's easier. Okay. I don't see this inner battle as a bad thing for the divine masculine. I see it as very healing. So, divine masculines, if you're going through this healing process right now and it's pretty rocky, it's pretty heavy, just bear with it. Be gentle with yourself. And, please communicate to your divine feminine counterpart if you can. Like, hey, I'm just going through a lot of healing, or I'm just going through some stuff right now. Yeah, that's always helpful for her, rather than wondering why you've disappeared. Next, we have the Fool. 3 of Fire. I would certainly say this is the Fool card, even though this tarot deck isn't the classic tarot. There's a few cards that really resonate as this one, and there's another one that really reminds me of the Devil card, but I definitely see this as the Fool card. So I see you both at the end of the week stepping into more of a lighthearted energy and really embracing whatever life throws at you and really making those changes in your life like we talked about. Remember, the more that you heal yourself, the more that you help your divine counterpart to heal. Okay, we're getting into some more emotional parts of the reading now with these LAQ cards. All right, we have she or he who loved once. Fragile, secret love, rejection. So there is quite a bit of pain from the past that still lingers, dear Pisces, for you. I see her holding these flowers to her heart, just sort of, there's still a sense of guardedness, dear Pisces. Whether you're aware of it or not, your heart is not fully open yet to your divine counterpart. So there's some inner healing work to do with that. And I just see, I see your divine counterpart is really bringing all of these old issues, old relationship issues. It's pulling them to the surface for you so that you can look at it and start to heal from it, Will you contract and, guard your heart more through the experiences you have with your divine counterpart? Or will you consciously expand your consciousness and really look at when you're triggered, why. It usually has a lot to do with the past wounds and trauma. Next we have the she or he who listens, understanding, witness, compassion. So please feel free to open up and talk to your divine counterpart about these triggers that are coming up for you at this time. You don't have to be alone in your healing. This is a two-person thing, okay? You and your divine counterpart together, healing each other and growing together. So you really should open up about these things, these triggers that are coming up for you. Never in a blaming way, never in an attacking way, but in an open and vulnerable way. A compassionate way. Next we have she or he who emerges. Enlightenment, mindfulness, rise up. These triggers are going to push you towards conscious expansion, most certainly, if you allow them to. I feel like the woman in this picture, she was clouded before. I feel like she couldn't see anything because she was blinded by her past and her traumas. But then all of a sudden the fog cleared and she sees this beautiful flower and she plucks it. So, yeah, move towards conscious expansion. Please do not retract and go all apeshit on your divine counterpart at this time. Because they don't deserve it. Your divine counterpart loves you so much. And for those of you, if you're with someone abusive or something like that, they're probably not your divine counterpart, not your twin flame. Hate to break it to you, but they're probably not. Yeah, I see such huge healing here, Pisces, for divine feminine and divine masculine. And it is time for you to get together and start healing together. Through talking about this stuff that you've been through. And helping each other open your hearts again. She or he who thrives, flourish, prosper, blossom. So yeah, I see so much growth coming from you guys just being vulnerable with each other and talking about how you feel. That's the big theme this week for you guys. And remember, I did see for some of you that the divine masculine would be very preoccupied with his spiritual work, his spiritual ascension, and also inner work. So if this is not the week that you can communicate with him, it's okay. Next week. All right? I hope that was helpful, dear Pisces. This is a really special journey that you're on with your other half of your soul. And I'm going to be bringing you twin flame readings and all kinds of readings, Pisces. So please like, subscribe, comment. Down below there's a link to my Facebook group. If you join, you get a free welcome reading. And all you got to do is private message me, the admin, when you join. And I'll get to your free welcome within about a week. Okay? So much love and blessings. Until next time.